All right, Blessings Church. Wanted to speak for a minute about the parenting practicum coming up. This is the second parenting practicum, and as we have said earlier, these practicums are really out of a need and a desire to parent our children well. The church has grown, as you know, um, with certainly adults, but mainly children.
Yeah.
um, Not only are we having a lot of children born every year, every month it feels like lately there have been children born, but we have at least 150, I think upwards of around 150 children in the church, not counting visitors and others that would show up on a typical Sunday morning. Just a lot of children, which is a great blessing and a great responsibility. And so we want to serve. We think it's the church's role to serve parents and equip parents to do this difficult and awesome work of parenting. And that isn't going to just happen from the pulpit. We need other times to gather and have intensive, focused training. And so we did the first parenting practicum mainly focused on the younger kids. That was on discipline, was the primary focus there for those younger ages. I think that was a success and helpful, and I would encourage anyone who hasn't seen that to go watch those videos, Dr. Don Roy's especially, regarding disciplining in the younger years. This one is going to be a different focus. We really want to broaden this so that this applies to any parent, no matter what age your children are. And so this is going to deal with the whole culture of the home, the whole environment of the home, the aroma of the home, the structure of the home, and specifically, and I'll talk about the speaker that we're bringing in a moment, but what we've made the focus is, what do you do when you're not disciplining and when you're not instructing? So those are two primary things we're to do for our children, but when we're not doing that, how do we organize the day-to-day mundane aspects of the family? How do we create a culture in our family where there's a lot of rejoicing and laughter, but a high bar for righteousness? And so we just want to talk through a lot of that type of stuff. And so Kent's going to share a little bit about the practicalities of this.
So this practicum will be on February the 25th. That's a Saturday. It will begin at 10 a.m. and we're going to have a couple of talks early on in the morning, and we will also have lunch provided. So we'll have lunch together. And then after lunch, we'll have a breakout session where the men and the women will split up, and our speaker will go with the men, and our speaker's wife will spend some time with the ladies. And I'm really excited about that. There'll be some discussion element there and also some teaching. And then we'll come back together at the end of the day and finish it with a Q&A where you will get the opportunity to ask questions, and we'll facilitate a discussion, and that will finish our day. A few things that are important. We will be providing childcare for members. So we think this is of utmost importance, and so we're willing to provide that childcare. And so please do not let that be an issue. We would ask you to try to secure that on your own first, because we only have so many workers and so much space. So if you can find your own childcare, please try to do that. But if not, we will provide that. And secondly, the way that we want people to register for this, we have some really slick registration tabs on our website. If you go to the calendar option, you can find that there's two options, a member option and a non-member option. Obviously, if you're a member, click the member option and you can sign up really easily. And we also are inviting non-members. And so if you know some folks from other churches that you think this would be beneficial for, invite them, but we will not be providing child care for non-members. And so that's there for you on our website. If you have any questions about that, let us know. And we're really excited about what the Lord is going to do in this time.
Yeah, and so I'll tell you, the speakers that we're bringing in are the Trotters. Many of you, or maybe better to say some of you, know the Trotters. I first met them 8, 9 years ago, when Noah, or actually longer than that, it was when Noah was young and about to go into school, and we were still trying to figure things out with discipline and how to raise him in many ways. And they came alongside us and really taught us how to parent at a crucial moment in our lives. They're the founding headmaster, Ken Trotter is, of Trinitas. And then they moved and started another school in California, classical school, and now he serves at a school in Washington. But we were bringing them down, flying them down. They're going to stay here for a few days, spend some time with our leaders, and then speak to all of us at this practicum. We're putting money behind this and really trying to do this right. Because we really think that this particular couple has a lot of wisdom to give to us. Not just their experience, but the excellence in which they've raised their own children and how many people they've helped in parenting. They don't just teach on it, they model it, they've demonstrated it right in front of our eyes. Many of us for many, many years, there's a lot of wisdom to gain from them. And so I wanted to find the best speakers I could. This is the best people I know to bring in on this topic. And so I think we're going to be really well served. Make sure you get there for this. This is going to be extremely valuable. It will be videotaped, but it will not be the same just watching this on video as being there because of all the interaction there's going to be. So I hope that's helpful. See us about questions. We'll keep announcing this, and looking forward to it. Blessings, guys.